when you have rest under your belt, when you have all of this compassion and grace and nurturing energy behind you, you are really moving with this Emperor energy, the Queen of Pentacles, as well as the King of Swords, into knowing where you're planting your seeds, what you're going to do with those pentacles, what you're going to do with those ideas or offerings that are coming your way. Hello Scorpio, welcome to Divine Goddess Tarot. My name is Jessica and this is your weekly Zodiac reading. Let's jump right in and see what energies and messages are coming through for you this week. And so for this first line will be your overall energy and what messages. So let's see. Oh, no, keep shuffling. All right. Let's see what messages are coming through right there for you. Sacred Earth Mother, a message of love. And second will be your future or higher self and what messages you have for you during this time. So let's tap into that energy and see what comes through. Unseelie Queen, glamour, opulence, and hubris. Beautiful. Let's see what your spiritual support group has to say about all of this energy and what messages they have for you, Scorpio. So this will be Divine Mother, nurturing, compassion, and grace. Lots of goddess energy going on right now. And let's see what for tips and tricks for all this energy, or FYI, or what you need to know or can know. It's one of those things that sometimes this is what's in the shadows to assist all this energy, or what's kind of out in left field. So on that one, get some rest. Okay, Scorpio, let's see what the messages are through tarot for all of this. Right there, King of Swords. Right there, Queen of Pentacles. Love this. Seven of Pentacles. A lot of earth energy right here. You could be dealing with an earth sign or also air. But I'm feeling with the Sacred Earth Mother, it's really having you tap into that. So we've got Temperance, 10 of Wands, and then we've got 3 of Swords. And under your spiritual support group, what messages for Scorpio right there? We've got 6 of Cups, the Emperor, 10 of Swords. Under get some rest. What does this mean for Scorpio? Oh, right there. So 6 of Swords, we've got 8 or Strength, and we've got the 5 of Wands and Knight of Pentacles. Definitely something coming in. I feel like my stuff is in the way. So let's break all this down for you Scorpios. So I'm really feeling with the King of Swords, this is the energy of, there's a message of love from your higher self, from yourself, from the universe, of really just embodying that kind of that Gaia energy. You've got the Queen of Pentacles, which is right here. I really feel that the energy, you've done a lot of work, and Scorpio, it's time to really tap into your knowing of the direction of your going, of where you're going, and with this energy with the Queen of Pentacles, it's really keeping your eye on love. It's really keeping your eye and focus on what you want. It's not letting fear get in the way, and really just embodying that energy, being that compassionate Earth Mother energy, because you've got lots of mother energy going on right now with the Unseelie Queen. This could be you. This could be your goddess self, or your goddesses really coming in and really having you, inspiring you to center into that goddess energy. Of course, you've got the King of Swords here, which is also that grounding, that balancing aspect of your masculine and feminine energies. This also could be someone in your life that embodies that King of Swords energy. But I really feel that you are all working together with whatever this energy or message is for you this week is to really be nurturing, compassionate, have grace, really ground into that queen energy. You know, queens are, they have this mastery over themselves and how to not only be there for their people, but I mean, and of course we, recently had the queen pass, and you think of her legacy and how she was, and whether we agree with her ways or not, it's, she was an amazing woman, and that is something for us to, we're queens in our own life. And no matter if you're masculine listening to this, it's grounding into that energy as well. It's having that beautiful power to be motherly, to be nurturing, compassionate, and be grace. And I really feel that when we do this, everything that we're working for, everything we're in our lives creating, we're looking back at it, assessing if this is what we want to create. And it's about making, balances and changes. You've got temperance right here. I really feel that you're in the alchemy of your life. You're in creation of your life, Scorpio. I mean, after all, you are this sign and symbol, and I say this all the time because you really represent transformation. And so this is something that I feel that you're doing. You're transforming your life. You're alchemizing your life, that no matter what comes up for you, your higher self is really saying, no matter what energies come in, turn that water into wine, alchemize it, alchemize fear into love. Take the road to your own enlightenment by grounding into that energy. And there's a lot of, she's got her feet in water. So, with you being Scorpio, it's taking and feeling your emotions, balancing your emotions, being clear with them. That's where the King of Swords is really a beautiful example for water signs, is to tap in and ground in, so that all of that beautiful power of creation that you have, you can focus on where you're going with it. That's very different. And I feel that with the 10 of Wands here, I don't feel like that this is a bad thing. I really feel that when you alchemize what you're creating in your life, you're carrying your bundle of what you're taking to market home. You're taking your crops home. This is what this symbolizes. And this can be also, feeling maybe heavy in some ways. And I really feel that maybe that's why this divine mother, earth mother energy is coming through, is because if some things are really feeling heavy, it's time to tap into the energy of self-nurturing. And maybe that's why you've got to get some rest here. Perhaps you've been working really hard towards something, and it's time to make sure to take and create balance in your life so that you have the rest you need, because you will look at things differently when you have some Z's behind you. You have the 3 of Swords here. I really feel that this is more or less forgiveness of yourself or others. This is something that I am really feeling that this is perhaps when things do feel heavy, and if you border on the lines of a little bit of perfection, of wanting to do it all. I feel like that's a really big Scorpio energy. We really like to be successful in everything that we do. So when we are burning the candle at both ends, perhaps when it feels too overwhelming and we need rest, we feel a little bit like we are not enough in some way. And I'm really feeling that this is for self-forgiveness. This is, there's times when I just can't do it all. And so that's okay. That's when this nurturing mother energy comes in and goes, yeah, you're not going to be able to do it all. It's time for you to get some rest. It's time for you to refocus and really reset button is what I'm hearing. And the Divine Mother over here for your spiritual support group is really, this is compassion. This is grace. There's of course the beautiful moon here. I really feel that with the 6 of Cups here, it is, that compassion and grace. It's stopping and smelling the flowers. It's enjoying yourself. It's getting the rest that's needed. It's self-nurturing. It's knowing that sometimes you have to recalibrate perhaps. You know, when I'm feeling really good, I'll have a tendency of putting a lot of things on my plate. And then when the time comes, I'm like, why did I ever think that I could do all of that? Well, in the moment that I scheduled it, I thought I was feeling great. So maybe that's that moment of, you know, even buying yourself flowers, or you could be receiving some flowers from the universe, of just this tender, loving care that says, yeah, sometimes we can't do it all. And I really feel that when we tap into that beautiful divine mother energy, we have the emperor show up in our life because it's grounding. It's looking at things from a rested point of view that changes our hormones, it changes our health, it revitalizes our immune system, and we see things differently. And I really feel that if we don't take these steps, we can end up with this 10 of Swords energy of just dead. And this also could be things that aren't working in your life. It could be a relationship. It could be it could be a job. It could be something that just didn't work out in life. And it's really the message of, you know, letting dead dogs lie. It's dead. It's over with. Don't keep trying to revive something that isn't working. I really do feel that it is the message of letting go of what doesn't work and finding new possibilities, because he is gesturing in his hand here a symbol of a blessing. And so I do feel that with this turn of event of whatever this is, there's a blessing coming in, there's a new dawn arising, and that's where you get to focus of being in the mode of receiving the blessing and receiving something new. So, and going along right over to here, I mean, you've got the Knight of Pentacles at the very bottom. Several of the cards popped out. There's a lot of information there as far as your, you know, when you do get some rest, when you do take care of yourself. I really feel with this 6 of Swords energy, you're moving to calmer waters. You're going to a place new. You're going to see things differently. You're going to see things calmer. You're going to see things from a different perspective by having that rest under your belt. And you will have strength. So I really feel that all of this energy of Sacred Mother, a Divine Mother, the Queen, all of this energy is really pointing to that nurturing energy again, you know, and trust, especially when we are in forgiveness. We forgive ourselves, trust that we do know our answers, trust that you know when your truth arises. It's the same thing with tarot. You know, there's so many energies coming in. You know what truths are yours. You know what messages are for you. It is up to you to implement them. And when we implement them, that takes strength, that takes courage. And so you, of course, also could be dealing with a Leo or Leo energy, or if you have Leo in your chart, tapping into that Leo power, that Leo strength of power versus force. And she's not forcing that lion's mouth open. She is doing it with nurturing care. Again, that goddess, mother, sacred energy that takes skill, it takes trust, it takes somewhat like his tail is between his legs. There's some submission there. And she's not doing it out of fear. She's doing it with love. So I really feel that you at this time tap into that strength, but you're going to do it through getting some rest. I really feel that that's key right now. The 5 of Wands, there's something going on in the energy, and that's, I feel like, especially I mean, there could be training, there could be, you know, if you're working out more, but I also see that they're fighting with sticks. So this also could be something that you're working towards, and so it's kind of zapping your energy. So it balances out with this message that really to get some rest, take care of yourself. And when you do all of that, you know, you've got the Knight of Pentacles, which is you're about to plant some seeds. You're moving forward with your creation, but not quite yet. I really feel that these messages is kind of like the blueprint of how to get here. And when you have rest under your belt, when you have all of this compassion and grace and nurturing energy behind you, you are really moving with this Emperor energy, the Queen of Pentacles, as well as the King of Swords. into knowing where you're planting your seeds, what you're going to do with those pentacles, what you're going to do with those ideas or offerings that are coming your way. So all these things must take place. I just feel like it's kind of like a sum game of just adding everything together and flowing with it. And of course, you Scorpios know how to flow with all that beautiful water energy. So dive into that, ground into your earth energy, and of course execute through clarity with air. So thank you so much for joining me this week. I hope you loved your message, and I will see you next week. Thanks so much.